Hi, here in this question we have a certain race is made up of three stretches A, B and C. Each is 2 kilometers long and is to be covered by a certain mode of transport. These are the three modes of transport. The following table gives these modes of transports for the stretches and the minimum and maximum possible speeds over these stretches. For example, stretch A has to be covered by car. The minimum speed the car can travel is 40 and the maximum it can travel is 60. And the same is given for stretch B and C as well. The speed over a particular stretch is assumed to be constant. The previous record for the race is 10 meters. Okay. So if let's say a car travels in stretch A, it will travel at a constant speed between 40 and 60. Similarly, motorcycle will travel at a constant speed between 30 and 50 and so on. And the previous record for the race is 10 minutes. That is, the least time taken to cover the race so far is 10 minutes. Let's look at the questions. The first question here is, Anshuman travels this at minimum speed by car over A. Okay, so let's talk about stretch A, B and C. Stretch A is 2 kilometers. B as well is 2 kilometers. And the stretch C is also 2 kilometers. It's given that Anshuman travels at minimum speed by car over A. So the minimum speed of car is 40. So Anshuman travels at 40 kilometers per hour. And complete stretch B at the fastest speed. Fastest speed in stretch B will be 50 kilometers per hour. Now the question is, at what speed should he cover stretch C in order to break the previous record? So let's say stretch C is covered at S kilometers per hour, so that the previous record is broken. The previous record is 10 minutes. So the total time taken by Anshuman for all these three stretches should be less than 10 minutes. Now this is 10 minutes, right? So let's convert it into hours. So 10 by 60 hours. Now this 10 by 60 hours should be greater than the sum of all these three times, correct? Time taken in stretch A by Anshuman will be distance upon speed, 2 by 40. Time taken for stretch B will be 2 by 50 and time taken for stretch C will be 2 by S. This is the total time taken by Anshuman and this should be less than 10 by 60. This should be less than the previous record, right? So let's see. 2 by 20 is 1 by 20 plus 2 by 50 is 1 by 25. Plus 2 by S is equal to less than 1 by 6. Okay, 1 by 20 plus 1 by 25, the LCM here will be 100. This will be 5 plus 4 and plus 2 by S should be less than 1 by 6. Okay, so we have 2 by S should be less than 1 by 6 minus this thing goes here, becomes minus 9 by 100. Okay. So 2 by S should be less than, the LCM here will be 300. So this will be 300 by 6 is 50 minus 27. Now 50 minus 27 is 23. So what we have is 2 by S should be less than 23 by 300. And cross multiplying this effectively gives us 600 should be less than 23 by S, or rather S should be greater than 600 by 23. Now since S should be greater than 600 by 23, 600 by 23 will be definitely greater than 20. But the maximum speed for stretch C is 20. But here the speed for stretch C comes out to be more than 20. So is it possible that S can be greater than 20? No, it is not possible. S has to be less than equal to 20. So the correct answer for this question is option C. This is not possible. Now coming to the next question, we have Mr. Hare completes the first stretch at a minimum speed. So the first stretch minimum speed is 40. So the first stretch A is covered at 40 kilometers per hour. Okay, and takes the same time for stretch B. Cool. So what happens is, in stretch A the time taken will be 2 by 40. This will be the time taken for stretch A. Now for stretch B the time taken is same. That means stretch B is also travelled at a speed of 40 kilometers per hour. right? And that is possible because speed has to be between 30 and 50. So 40 is also possible. Plus the time taken for stretch C is such that what happens is he takes 50% more than the previous record to complete the race. So the total time taken is 50% more than the previous record, which is 10 minutes. So 50% more than 10 minutes is 15 minutes. So the total time taken is 15 minutes here. And since all of this is in hours, let's convert this into hours. So 15 by 60 hours. This is the total time taken. That will be equal to 2 by 40 for the first stretch, 2 by 40 for the second stretch, plus 2 by, let's say, S is the speed in the third stretch, right? So this is the total time taken. So this is 2 by 40 plus 2 by 40 is 4 by 40. 4 by 40 is effectively 1 by 10 plus 2 upon S is 15 by 60 is 1 by 4. So we have 2 by S is equal to 1 by 4 minus 1 by 10. The LCM here is 20. This becomes 5 minus 2, which is 3 by 20. So 2 upon S is 3 by 20. So from here we have 2 into 20, 40 is equal to 3 into S, 3S. So S comes out to be 40 by 3. Now 40 by 3 is 13.33. So the speed for the third stretch is 13.33 kilometers per hour, and this is what we wanted, right? Mr. Hare's speed for stretch C, which is option B, 13.33 kilometers per hour. Now coming to the last question in this set. In this last question we have Mr. Tortoise completes the race at an average speed of 20 kilometers per hour. Okay, so this whole thing is covered at an average speed of 20 kilometers per hour. His average speed for the first two stretches, the whole average is 20. The average speed for the whole journey is 20, such that the average speed for the first two stretches is 4 times that of the last stretch. So for the last stretch, if let's say the average speed is S, that means the average speed for the first two stretches is 4 times of S. This is what is given. So let's see. The total time taken will be 6 kilometers at an average speed of 20. 6 by 20. This is going to be the total time taken. This should be equal to time taken for the first two parts plus the time taken for the third part. The first two parts are 4 kilometers traveled at an average speed of 4s. This is the time taken for the first two parts, plus the time taken for the last part will be 2 by s. Okay, so we have 4 gets cancelled out. We have 1 upon s plus 2 upon s is 3 upon s, right? Cross multiplying, we have 6 into s is equal to 20 into 3, which is 60. So s comes out to be 60 by 6, which is 10. So speed for the third part is 10 kilometers per hour, and that is possible because S can be between 10 and 20. So that is fine, perfectly fine. If S is between 10 and 20, or rather if S is 10, 4S comes out to be 40. Now can the average speed be 40 here? Yes. Even if we assume that the speed for the first part is 40 and for the second part is 40, that is possible. 40 lies in both these ranges, right? So S can be 40. So we have to figure out, find the speed over stretch C. The answer is option C. Option C here is the correct answer. Thank you.